sharing with you the most amazing day we had while spending time in Italy together on holiday in September. We decided we wanted to tour the coast itself, so tour the ALMALFI coast, and this would be from Sorrento, where we were staying, and we would make our way to Positano and then to ALMALFI and then return back to Sorrento. The Vespa itself we rented from a place called Jolly Rent in Sorrento town. They were absolutely amazing in there. Everything was sorted out within 5 to 10 minutes, all done on a debit card, no credit card necessary. The bike itself was €100 for 24 hours, although we did opt for an additional insurance which cost us €20, and that was just to reduce the excess amount should there be any accidental damage. The bike we walked out with was a classic Italian coloured Vespa. It was absolutely gorgeous. We were over the moon with it. From leaving Sorrento town and heading across to our first stop, Positano, it only took us around 25 to 30 minutes, and my word, the views along the way were absolutely breathtaking. Once we arrived in Positano, we simply parked the bike at the side of the road. It seemed to be what everybody else was doing, and it was free of charge. Our way down the most beautiful hill into Positano, slowly making our way down, taking in those breathtaking views. We even stopped for a drink along the way. Making our way down into Positano, it was oh so very pretty. Lots of little shops, places to eat. When we made our way down to the front, the restaurants were closed at the time we got there in the morning. However, we did manage to find a little market square and got a bite to eat, which cost us €5 each for the food, a few euros each for the drinks. We stayed classy, of course, and we got a pizza and a beer. Nick obviously was driving, so he got a Coke Zero. After Positano, we headed back to the bike. There was no problems at all when we got back to the bike, and we made our way across to ALMALFI. The trip from Positano to ALMALFI took around 30 minutes. When we got to ALMALFI, there was a car park and everybody seemed to be parking there. It cost around €7 to park. We did take an image of our ticket just in case of any issues. The beautiful town of ALMALFI, again, something we won't forget. We opted to sit out of the crowds, watch the world go by, and we went to a place called Andrea Panza and had the most delicious chocolate ice cream. took us around an hour and a half to get back from Amalfi to Sorrento, because of course we wanted to keep pulling over on our journey back to take in those spectacular views. We met a lovely couple at the side of the road at one of those stops who absolutely loved the idea of our Vespa day and even took a photo on our bike. Nick called home just to show them live and share with them what we were experiencing. Once we'd arrived safely back in Sorrento, we decided to hand the Vespa back to Jolly Rent, just so we wasn't liable for the bike overnight. That evening in Sorrento, we came across the most beautiful restaurant. It had the best food. It was a garden setting full of fairy lights. The service was absolutely lovely. They really looked after you, and it was a restaurant that we returned to many times throughout our stay. Definitely the best restaurant that we'd been to, and hopefully we'll return to again one day. All in all, today has been a day that we'll never forget. We had so much fun exploring the Amalfi Coast. If you're thinking about exploring the Amalfi Coast yourself, just do it. You won't regret it. It's absolutely stunning. The most romantic trip that we've ever been on. The Vespa trip is a trip we'll definitely never forget and will always want to remember. If you'd like to see more videos of our trip to Sorrento and the Amalfi Coast, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, we'd love to answer them best possible based on our experience there ourselves. Thank you and take care.